Blur. So, Blur is an NFT marketplace and kind of an interesting proposition in terms of an alternative to OpenSea. OpenSea has obviously been we've had a lot of issues with OpenSea over the years. And I'm not fully convinced in terms of huge growth here. I will talk about where I think this can go in theory, but a lot of this is going to be dependent on NFTs having another run, as well as something else that I'm going to discuss in this video. Before I get into any of that though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. And in my videos, I showed myself buying these coins because I expected them to make me very good money. You can see what the prices of all these coins were when I recorded the videos. You can also see the highs these coins hit. And that was around 16 or 17 months on. And you can also see what your profit would have been if you'd have thrown $100 into each one. Could have done 100 grand. And if you'd have done that for all of them, your total profit in under a year and a half from 100 into each would have been over 123 grand, which is pretty good. Now, I sold all of these. We had the market crash, and since then I've been buying up new coins. These are the coins that I think are going to make me very good money in the future. And I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think is going to, smash up and make me, 40, 50, even 100 times my money, I buy it. And I'll tell my members about the coin, the profits it can have, and the percentage of my cash I'm going to put in, and they can copy along exactly. When I sell a coin, I also tell my members what coin I'm selling, and the members can get out at the same price as I do. This means they'll not only get in at the same price, but get out at the same price. So they make the exact same profit, but they don't have to do any work whatsoever. We've got thousands of members, and a lot of them know nothing about crypto, but have made profits in this market because they just copy along. And if you want to see what they've made, you can go on to copymycrypto.com and see that, along with what I've said in the past. And it's all on public records, all on the history of this channel. So if you like what you see, guys, join me there. Right, Blur. So Blur, not the band, marketplace. They did a big airdrop, and obviously price dumped, but it actually, hit $45 on initial launch. I'm presuming that was literally the immediate spike that we often see, and then the drop off. Now, Blur is the native governance token of the NFT marketplace, which is an aggregator platform that offers advanced features such as real-time price feeds, portfolio management, and multi-marketplace NFT comparisons. It claims to have faster NFT sweeps and a more intuitive interface than other comparable platforms. Now, I'm a big fan of aggregators. I think that is a very good way for people to get the best price. However, people tend to stick to what they know. And we'd often see people sticking to stuff like OpenSea, even though you know that you might be able to get something at a better price somewhere else. Professional NFT traders prefer to use Blur for their trading activities, although that may be due to incentives like the airdrop that happened, which when they did it was worth around $355 million. It is an Ethereum-based platform. It raised over $14 million from investors such as Paradigm, 6529, Cosimo Medici, Doth, Bharat, Crimo, Zeneca, OSF, Moon Overlord, Icebergy, Deez, Andy 8052, Keyboard Monkey, and many, many more. And the platform came to prominence, obviously, when they did the airdrop. So the founders are done by a pseudonym. Pac-Man is one. Zeneca, who's the founder of Zen Academy and the 333 Club, is also a founder. According to the Blur team, they have people from MIT, Citadel, Five Rings Capital, Twitch, Brex, Square, and Y Combinator. But obviously, that has to be taken with a pinch of salt because it says according to. You can't verify it. So the airdrop was given to the most active traders that use the platform. And it was a pretty big event. Blur's Price jumped to over $5 before dropping to under $1 within 24 hours. I can see that it says $45.98. So I guess that is one of those odd spikes that does occur when a coin hits an exchange or something. Now, the thing is, and what is positive for Blur, they're doing quite good volume, right? So in a day, they've done 737 Ethereum, which is roughly $1.6 million based on current Ethereum price. So that's not bad in terms of daily volume. I am presuming that's for the entire exchange, but that in theory could be just for Pudgy Penguins based on this. But yeah, so daily, yeah, okay. 1 day volume, yeah, no, so it's doing very good volume actually. Looking at this, very good volume. 1,795 Ethereum. So yeah, it's done huge volume actually throughout the day, which is really good for it. Like that's what you want to see. And yeah, other than so again, this is a platform for professional NFT traders. These are not people that are buying and holding forever. These are the traders that are going, I can see a potential move here. And look, if they're doing that kind of volume, that bodes very well. The NFT market has been quite flat for quite a while. That will change, of course it will, because we know that bull cycles come in waves. One wave in particular, that we will experience in the next bull cycle will be NFTs again, because there's celebrities with NFTs, and celebrities will again get swept up. There'll be some stupid trend that takes over, like the Bored Apes one in the last bull cycle, and you'll see a bunch of celebrities jumping on the bandwagon, and as a result, you will see daily. You'll just see a huge spike. Like that's the inevitability. You see it all the time. In terms of what's happening here? So one thing that is very good about Blur is they've got a lot of different features in terms of seeing the activity and seeing the collections. They are obviously perfect for an NFT trader. NFT traders, mind you, are a lot smaller as a niche than any other type of trading within crypto. Now, one thing that is worth noting is we have an enormous amount of NFT marketplaces at this moment in time. And if we just open up collectibles and NFTs, we should be able to see where we're at, because a lot of these are going to be some form of marketplace. So right now, Blur is probably the leader in terms of market cap. You've got Engine that's definitely going to have some growth. You've got ApeCoin, you've got Gala, Illuviums. There's a lot of cryptos here that are going to be pushing into this NFT marketplace niche. I kind of, from a personal perspective about NFTs, I'm not a particular fan. I don't actually find the use cases right now appealing. I want to see utility that actually has value. I think very few of the NFTs that are in the market right now have any real value. And I include the Bored Apes and all of them in that assessment. But from a data standpoint, it's really positive that we are seeing that level of usage across one site. Like that volume is impressive. It's really impressive. $1,800 Ethereum, 1700 on Azuki. You know, that's a lot of Ethereum that's getting spent on a daily basis across the market. So things look very, very positive for Blur. I just think there is an issue with the sheer volume of NFT marketplaces that we currently have. I also think the holders data is kind of bearish. Only 52,000 holders for a coin that has a market cap of about 600 million or 760 million. So I don't think that's great data. But realistically, I think it's probably going to be trying to get back to around that $5 mark. That $5 mark was kind of where it peaked before pulling back. And obviously it was a big airdrop, so people got free money and they sold it. Like, no one's knocking that. And I think maybe $5 is achievable. But the data on the holders is bearish. The data on the usage is bullish. But how many people are going to be holding it because they want some governance on Blur? Because right now that's its utility. Its utility is you get voting rights on the platform. So I don't see why you would have lots of people flocking to it as a coin to hold, because its utility isn't there right now. Now, if that changes, you know, the potential for it changes. But I think the platform as a whole is valuable. I just think the coin itself, until there's proper utility, I think there's a cap on how high it can go. I mean, if it hits $5, it's still going to have a market cap of $6 billion. That's massive. And fundamentally, the question will be, how many people want to spend time having a say in how the platform runs? Unless some stupid proposals come through, in which case people want to vote against it, I don't see a huge buying surge for Blur necessarily. $5 I still think can be done. But it's also going to depend on the NFT run. If we start seeing celebrities buying up NFTs again, those NFTs will obviously pump, but I think NFT marketplaces as a whole will pump. So I think a large part of the success of a coin like Blur will be determined by the external variables of celebrity. So something to pay attention to, something to be aware of. If you start seeing celebs coming out and going, yes, I've just bought this Azuki or this Pudgy Penguin or whatever the hell it is, expect some of the NFT marketplaces coins to run. But yeah, if you're an NFT trader, do you use Blur, and how do you find it? Do you like it? Is it a lot better? Because I'm not an NFT guy, right? So is it a lot better than OpenSea? Is it a lot better than what's out there right now? Because that information goes a long way. So share that. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can head over to copymycrypto.com, check out the site. Everything on that site is public record. You can verify it all on this channel's history. Copymycrypto.com is where I dive into the markets every day. And I find coins that are going to make very good money, like I did with all these coins, like I did with Phantom. 2020, no one was talking about Phantom. I got in, and it's 700x roughly from where I got in. When I find coins like Phantom, I don't create courses. I tell my members, and there's no work required for any of the members. They just copy along. They make the same profits, and they can chill out. I tell them when I buy. I tell them when I sell. And if you want to see what they've earned, you can see that. If you want to see what I've said, you can see that. It's all on the site. If you like the idea of it, give it a try, because we are less than a year away from this market being red hot. And if you haven't got the coins ready, now is the time to start making a move. And that's it from me, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.